Our Guru was Dr. Ambedkar. They are ready to die for the Ambedkar. We have not thought about the Marxism, Leninism, nothing, only to curtail the atrocity. Our intention was not about Marxism or Leninism, nothing was there. We were fully Ambedkarite. In 1972 we are Ambedkarite, today also we are Ambedkarite. They wanted to grab Namdeo Dhasal. They wanted to grab, I will use the word grab. If they want that Dalit Panthers should be revived, I will be with them. So social development, that is important. We should give the importance to social development and not the political achievement.
Hello everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Rahul Bhise and I'll be bringing you a very special interview with Mr. V Pawar. The occasion is 50 years of Dalit Panthers. Venue, Nanded. This interview is brought to you by the News Minute. Sir, my very first question to you. As we know, Dalit Panther movement has completed 50 years and the ceremony was held at Nanded.
Okay.
So sir, what's the significance behind this place, Nanded?
Nanded is such an important place. No other city or no other region, district has given any member of parliament. Only this Nanded has elected the member of parliament in 1957. He was elected as an MP in 1957, and I love this city very much because from the very beginning, these people, these Marathwada people, they are lovable people, and I used to come here many times, particularly that time Dalit Mitra More Sahab was there. More Sahab, he was the companion of Dr. Ambedkar also. And from we used to get some first-hand stories from More Sahab. Then his son, then his grandson, then grand-grandson. These all people, they love me, or they love Dalit Panther people. So from the Dalit Panther point of view, this city has given the much importance to us. That's why this city is very important for me.
Rightly said, sir, and it also has a significant place as far as Namantar movement is concerned.
If you think about the entire region, Marathwada region, you will find only from this area only, Nanded area only, many people they have sacrificed their life for the renaming the university after Ambedkar. Many people they have participated, and not for their development, but for the name of Ambedkar. They are ready to die for the Ambedkar. This I have seen. That's why this from entire Marathwada, Nanded is so important city because you will find the many people they have sacrificed their lives during Nizam Raj also, and during this Namantar also. They have sacrificed their lives. Many people they have.
And it's such a positive surprise as cultural centers have always been Mumbai, Aurangabad, Pune. But then coming up with Nanded is seriously a
probably the cultural center was first Pune, then Mumbai, then Aurangabad. After Aurangabad, if you ask me which is the upcoming center, I will say that Nanded is the upcoming. For example, if I will say now Suraj Engde is representing this region. And from that point of view, when you say that the cultural upliftment, I will use the word upliftment, is we will see from the district Nanded only, not only share, not only city only, but entire Nanded. There were so many writers, there were so many poets. I have written in a book in 1982. I compiled one book. That book was on Ambedkar. I have compiled. In that book, I have taken the many poets from this land who have written the poetry on Ambedkar during that time. So it is from culturally, politically, culturally. Politically, I will not say that nowadays it is not so important it is, but culturally and so far the social upliftment is concerned, that Nanded is upcoming.
there are at least 4 known interpretative histories of Dalit Panthers written by you, obviously. Then there is Arjun Dangle's version, then there is Murakkar Madam's version, and there is Sharan Kumar Limbade's version. So how do you see it? Is there one way of being?
Sharat Khan Bale and Arjun Nagle, they were not involved in the Dalit Panther movement. That lady, Murubkar, she also was the professor. For the sake of her PhD, she has interviewed me and she has written me. The only writer, I am V Pawar, who is involved also and who has given the entire picture of Dalit Panther in my book. So naturally, these other books, even Namdeo Dhasal has written many articles, Raja Lahali has written some articles. But the first time my book came in Marathi, then it is translated into English, and then it is translated in other regional languages. So that's why my book is being studied everywhere across the country also. And because it is available in Amazon, many students, I am having the many PhD students I am having, that is not only in America, but that is in Great Britain, Punjab, Japan. Everywhere I am getting my PhD student, because the only book which is giving the entire real story of Dalit Panther.
So how do we ensure that our histories are not extracted or appropriated? What is your approach regarding that, and how do we ensure, what do we do to ensure that our histories are prevented, saved and archived for the future generations to learn from?
For the sake of archives, whatever I have done, I was writing the diary, day-to-day diary I used to write, and I was having the rapport with the police department. So with the help of police department, after completion of 25 years, they have allowed me to go through the police record. That means whatever was not being given to the ordinary people, after 25 years, they have allowed me to see that report, and I could interpret with the help of police report and with the help of my diary.
Yeah, and how do we ensure that our histories are not appropriated?
See, media was against us. Media was not with us. For example, if the meeting is attended by 2,000 people, at least they should write that 500 people they attended the meeting. But I used to say that though the meeting was attended by about 2,000 people, only they used to say 200 people were attended. That means whatever their report and actual thing, there was a much difference. So that's why I am doing this archaeological work, and for the further generation, this will be beneficiary for them. How Dalit Panther could secure the security. We are secure the security of ordinary man, because ladies, they were of this opinion that somebody is there to secure us. That security part we could do it. And I am very much happy that we could give them the security. Now see, I have given even the day-to-day history I have given, even whatever the dates, that with the help of police department also and with the help of my diary, I have given everything, and this basic information will help them for the further study.
Sir, as far as Black Panthers are concerned, many people talk about the history, many people talk about the narrative, but what interests me a lot is the way the Panthers carried themselves, their hairstyle, their choice of clothes, footwears, even the way they walked, the flamboyance with which they move from places. So what do you have to say about this thing?
See, we have inspiration from Dalit Panther, Black Panther. We have not taken any their footprint about the dress or everything. Only their struggle was for us important. The other things are not. So even dress or hairstyle or everything, that is immaterial for us. Only their struggle is important. and we have taken inspiration from them, and you will think that organization was established or started by two people only, H.P. Newton and Bobby Seale. Here also in India, only two people have taken the inspiration, and they have established the Dalit Panther, Namdeo Dhasal and V Pawar. So, and their period also is very less. Their period is about 4 to 5 years, and our period was only 3 years. So within the 3 years, whatever we have done, that is that we made the history, as they have made the history by working for 5 to 6 years. So there is a comparison. You can compare that because of them. Because of these two organizations or two movement, we could get the many things. So for example, even the reservation or a medical treatment or educational benefit. These all we could get because of we were having the pressure on government or pressure on the public consciousness. So because of our pressure, we could gather it, or we could get it. We could give benefit to society.
Right. No doubt about it, sir. This question, came into my mind as the newer generation really admires the unconventional sense of style that which the Panthers moved. As I said, that their choice of clothes, footwear, the hairstyle, it's actually a bit fascinating for the newer generation. That the newer generation really admires all of you and the way you carried yourself, sir. That was the only motive.
That was not our intention.
Yeah.
Our intention was just to safeguard them,
Right.
to minimize the atrocity,
Right.
because the atrocity cannot have a end, because for thousands of years atrocities are coming. So just to minimize the atrocity, we are trying. It is not that further generation should follow us or we will be their heroes. That was not our intention. Our intention was that whatever atrocity on, particularly on lady, Dalit lady, whatever atrocities were committed, just to end that atrocity, we have started it. Not that tomorrow we will be the hero of the new generation. That was not our intention. Our guru was Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar. And about the Babasaheb, you will say, about the dress of Babasaheb, I can say that there is a much difference between Gandhi and Babasaheb. When Gandhi went in South India, he saw that some people, they were not having the enough clothes. So he has decided, Gandhi has decided, so long my people, they are not getting the enough, I will be like this only. But Babasaheb Ambedkar say, no, I will say that my people will get full uniform or full dress, half naked or naked is not my intention. I want that my people should be well dressed, and accordingly Babasaheb was, you will find that he was always well dressed wherever he used to go, with a tie and coat and everything he used to go. He has not, even in round table conference, Gandhi gone there with the pancha and the dhoti, but Babasaheb fully well dressed, he has gone there.
Yeah, now that it is established that Dalit Panthers were directly inspired from Black Panthers, so Black Panthers in their manifesto were openly Marxist-Leninist in their approach. So when you wanted to start Dalit Panthers in India, what did you think, what will be your ideology?
We have not thought about the Marxism, Leninism, nothing, only to curtail the atrocity. That was our intention. And this intention was of not our, that was the Babasaheb Ambedkar's intention. In Constitution, he has given some remedies. So for that remedies only we have worked for. Our intention was not about Marxism or Leninism, nothing was there. We were fully Ambedkarite. In 1972 we are Ambedkarite. Today also we are Ambedkarite. At least so far power is concerned, I am fully Ambedkarite.
So the constitutionalism and humanism was the only
driving
force behind Dalit Panthers.
Yes. That was our intention. That was our motto.
Sir, but as you said that few founding ideas were there, but we also find some close proximities between the Mumbai unit of Dalit Panthers, and Communist Party of India. To name a few, Mr. G.L. Reddy can be named. So what do you have to say about that proximity, sir?
I appreciate because Regional Party of India, there were so many groups. They were having the many advocates. And when we were fighting against the court of law, at least our intention that our own people from Regional Party of India, this advocate should come forward to help us. But they have not helped us. Only the Communist Party's people, many pleaders, many advocates, they came forward. They have helped me because I was the man that time who was working behind the curtain. I was behind the curtain because Raja Dale and Namdeo Dhasal, they were being the many times they were behind the jail, behind the bar. But it was my intention. All leaders are behind the jail. Then who will spare to those people? How they did say the wakalatnama or that it will be filled. And because I was the officer in Bank of India. I was filing the income tax. Many known people, they were filing the income tax, and with the income tax, I used to free them. Namdeo Dhasal and Raja Dale could not do this because they were not having the good job also. Comparatively, I was having the good job, having the good salary, and I was having the good rapport with the all political party. I will say all political party, particularly CPI and CPM.
So was this proximity on an individual level?
It was on individual. It was later on. It was on party level. You spoke about the G.L. Reddy. G.L. Reddy that time as a man he was working as not on party basis. Starting point, he as a G.L. Reddy he used to help us. Later on, of course, he was the party member, card holder of the Communist Party of India, CPI. So naturally, then his party also came forward, and that was on political party basis. They got political party base. Originally, it was not like that. Originally it was on personal.
Right. So the relationship started on an individual level, and
then it has gone on party level. Party level.
Okay. So what actually happened that triggered the dissolution of Dalit Panthers? And was there any angle for CPI into all of these things?
First of all, we have not drafted the manifesto. We have not drafted a manifesto. Whatever we have drafted our action program, like a 10-point program in Black Panther. Like that, we have started our action program. That action program, CPI or CPM, they say that this is the manifesto, but it was not a manifesto. Our thinking was that in our monthly meeting, we used to whatever the resolution we pass, that we are getting the confirmation from our member. But this program, the program which are drafted, that has not been taken the permission or confirmation from the monthly meeting. But they were very enthusiastic, and they wanted to grab Namdeo Dhasal. They wanted to grab, I will use the word grab. They wanted to grab Namdeo Dhasal, and that's why they do it. And then there is a quarrel between Namdeo and Raja. Namdeo, to some extent, he was a communist minded. Raja and myself, we were the Ambedkarite. Even this benefit, they have the political party, other political party also, they have taken. But initially, I will tell you, even the Lal Nishan party was that Lal Nishan party has given all type of weapons to us. All type of weapons they have given to us, and with the help of them, we could publish our Dalit Panther or publicity. We could get it because of them. I agree, and I salute them because they have helped us. Our regional party people, they have not helped us, but they have helped.
So, sir, as you said that there were clearly two distinctions between Ambedkarite set of ideas and the communist set of ideas. I'm sure many measure must have been there to, clear the doubts between both of them. What was the last point where you realized that we cannot go forward with this kind of setting?
Right, during that period, the media was in the hands of Communist Party. Media was in the hands of Communist Party, and they have their intention to buy hook or crook to establish Namdeo. So they have done it, and of course we were Ambedkarite, I told you, when whatever Baba Sahib has given in constitution, that implementation is out there. So naturally the RIP was there, naturally RIP was, and that RIP could the Dalit Panther, we have decided to disown, and it was disbanded in the month of March 1977.
Now that you mentioned that Dalit Panthers were officially disbanded in 1977, but in the same year with Panther SM Pradhan, who also happens to be from Nanded, so you started Bharatiya Dalit Panther. So if you could talk something about that.
Of course, in Nashik, we have decided that Dalit Panther should be disbanded. And if you see our memorandum given in the press conference in which Dalit Panther was disbanded, you will find these many names are appearing on that. Even Ramdas Atawale's name, Arun Kamble, S.F. Doshi, Gangadhar Gade, these all names you will find on that. They were with us, but I do not know what has happened. They separately they had a meeting and they have decided that Dalit Panther is such a it is a globalized, so we should not resort that way. And those people they have started only initially. The importance was given to Arun Kamble, not Ramdas Atawale. Arun Kamble was given the importance, Gangadhar Gade, and this Gangadhar Gade from Marathwada, SM Pradhan from Marathwada, and other some people, they openly they have gone to the press and they say that we are not with the opinion of Raja Lal or J. Pawar. We will start or we will continue Dalit Panther, but since the Dalit Panther name was done, we will say our party's name will be Bharatiya Dalit Panther, All India Dalit Panther, or Dalit Panther of India, DPI, Dalit Panther of India. They have taken the name and they have started doing. And during the Namantar, of course Namantar initial that it was started by us, Raja Lal and myself, we have started, but since we have disbanded, these people they have taken the issue, the Namantar issue, because that issue it was a catchable issue. That was a catchable issue. That's why they caught that issue and they started the working for the renaming of Baba Sahib after Baba Sahib Ambedkar. This.
So after talking about 1970s, 1980s, the formation of Dalit Panthers, to moving on to present time in 2022. So what are your views on the current politics? What do you feel like? What is the way going forward?
Even today, when the incident like Khair Lanjai occurred, people say that the Dalit Panther should have been established or it should be revived. Dalit Panther should be revived because otherwise this atrocity will not end. So they want that the Dalit Panther should be continued. I say that why you want that J. Pawar or Raja Dhale only should do it? Why you should not? But the thing is that even today youth want that organization, whatever the name may be, Dalit Panther is not important, name is not important, but the nature of the work should be like that only, and people they are ready to come in the street again as 1972 they come, they wanted to about from youth I will say that today's youth is he's not he's not having the nature of sacrificing. He is only having some whatever they want. If they are getting, then only they will work. If they are not getting anything, if no gain is there, then they will not work for that. During our time, gain was not important to us. Okay, whatever only thing is that our society should be should work for the upliftment, and we are working for the upliftment. The coming the today's generation, they are not of that nature. They are commercial. This today's is commercialized, and whatever the commercialized unity, that will not have any good effect on the society.
As you talked about the revival of Dalit Panther movement once again. So, sir, the newer generation, it's very much attracted and has a kind of inclination towards this entire attitude that the entire Panthers carried with them. So, how do you and what do you expect from this newer generation? That they are more evolved, they have more access, they have more resources with them. What do you expect from this new generation, sir?
See, we have worked only for 3 years, and in between Dalit Panther was not working in full swing, but nowadays they want that again Dalit Panther should revive. It is there, and because of this 50 years, I'll be going all over the country. I am going, and if they want that Dalit Panther should be revived, I will be with them. I say I will be not with you. I will be I will lead you if you want. Though I am a so old man, but even then for the upliftment of my society, and if the youth is ready to sacrifice, then I will be with them. This is what I say.
Okay. My question to you: what are you expecting from them? With all the resources they are having, or to all the world literature, world media, world agitations and things around the world.
During our time, there was no access.
Very limited access.
Very limited, nothing. Right. We were not having anything. Right. But with the help of my small one-line letter, I used to thousands of people were gathering through. Right. But today, even so much the media is available, everything is available, these mobiles are available, everything is available. Even then today, I find that the people, students, they are not so much interested for the social work. They wanted that the political benefit should be written. They wanted only political benefit. Social upliftment is not for them. I used to say that political benefit is the secondary. The cultural development or the social development, that is important. We should give the importance to the social development and not the political achievement.
So that is it, viewers. Thank you so much for your time and patience. This special interview with Sir V Pawar. So I would like to thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
And in case you are wondering where we are shooting this interview, so this interview is being shot at Suraj Yenge's
house,
native place, house, his very house, and so that makes it even more special. And I'm Rahul Bhise, and along with me is Sushmit, Panzare, and this video is brought to you by the News Minute. Thank you so much.